Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Leaks are suggesting that the next Battlefield 6 playtest might actually be the biggest playtest DICE has ever performed on Battlefield 6, nothing like what we have seen before. On top of that, DICE also started pleading with all the leakers from Battlefield Labs Discord to stop leaking information about Battlefield 6 because it's actually hurting the game more than it's helping it, and more in today's video. If you're new here, I post 2 to 3 videos about Battlefield a week and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, so leave a like and a subscription, and if you're a regular sub, you know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into the playtest details leaked for possible Friday, this Friday. I ask you to keep in mind that leaks are rumors and sometimes they don't turn out to be true, so keep that in mind. He says from one Battlefield Telegram channel, a new playtest build has been leaked. Not released it yet, most likely next Friday. I highly doubt it's gonna be this Friday because Easter holidays are starting up and I don't think DICE wants to run tests during Easter holiday. If they do, it's gonna be a good Easter for those who are invited. He says this time the build number has changed significantly and this is concept number 34, the highest number. Previously, it was concept number 9. So they're definitely uploading more files here if this leak is true. He says, I assume this is a full new build this time. The first since playtest have begun. And by the way, I would expect a new wave of invites to be sent out the next 2 days. So you heard the guy. If there is going to be a playtest this Friday, make sure you check your email. If you have registered for Battlefield Labs, you might be able to play this Friday. If this is true, what this man is saying here, this could suggest that air vehicles are going to be uploaded and finally tested in Battlefield Labs. I'm very curious to see how the air vehicles are going to fit into the balance with the vehicle station. Remember what Tigger said a couple of weeks ago, that he wants to balance like the supply stations to be fought around middle. And I wonder what rule set the air vehicles are going to be following, if that's going to be the ideology for balancing the land vehicles. Because in my opinion, if the land vehicles need to use only the middle section of the map to resupply and the air vehicles don't, I think we're going to have a pretty big balance problem immediately. And I can already tell that without even playing the game. It's going to be a big problem. So I'm very curious to see the leaks, how that's going to play out. That also suggests if there's going to be air vehicles uploaded onto Battlefield Labs, that we are also going to see a brand new map. Unless there's going to be vehicles on the super tiny Marita type maps we've seen from Battlefield Labs leaks, I doubt it. We're going to see some new map. There's going to be a lot of air vehicles, probably the attack chopper, the scout heli, and so on. Very interesting stuff. I'm very excited to see everything of that in action. Another leak suggests that Levolution is returning to Battlefield 6. Is this going to be tested in Battlefield Labs? I doubt it, unless this new map, the new maps where they're going to test the air vehicles, are going to have a massive Levolution event, which is going to drastically change how the map plays with air vehicles. I highly doubt it. He says key events without map links, and then he lists all the maps we don't know, and he says events are triggered by an activation mechanic similar to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. And I'm sorry, if you aren't aware what Levolution is, it's basically scripted events that emphasize on destruction from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 that didn't have like drastic effect on the maps except I guess Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield 4. So this is what this is, and I'm guessing they're doing this mostly for marketing and shock value and maybe trying to have some nostalgia hit for the BF3 and Battlefield 4 fans. I mean, if it's not going to take too much developer time from them to do this Levolution and have some cool effects on the maps, I would say, yeah, I mean, fuck it, then do it and let's see how it looks like. Hopefully it does more than just annoy people. Back in Battlefield 4, when Levolution was really a big thing for DICE and they were really proud of it, I mean, they were spamming Levolution videos everywhere. They were talking about it on every forum post they could. A lot of the server admins not far after launch started putting a lot of restrictions on the Levolution when they realized that some of the players are getting really annoyed by it. For example, many people that enjoy playing Siege of Shanghai only liked playing on the high tower on Charlie, and that was the Levolution event. It took down the big skyscraper, and many people didn't like that. And on Parasol Storm, the Destroyer was the same thing. Many of the pilot, it was a very well-known pilot map, were complaining that it brought back another AA onto the flag. So if it's going to be something that drastically changes gameplay, I'm not sure how people are going to feel about it. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But that's basically the news about Levolution. Okay, let's move on to what Total FPS said to all the Battlefield Labs testers on the Battlefield Labs Discord. This was such a big thing that even Insider Gaming has made an article about it. I'm gonna leave the link to the article in this video description so you can go check it out. He says, okay, enough. Battlefield Labs is about building and collaborating on the future of Battlefield, and we want to do that in the correct way. I want to remind everyone things that are taking place in Battlefield Labs may or may not make their way to the final finish line. This is the greatest thing about this program. It allows us the ability to get creative, see what works and what doesn't. He says, there is specific time and place for wider community to learn about new features and functionalities, and this is not it. We will address various topics and expand participation in Battlefield Labs when appropriate, but the constant reposting of things is not the time or place. Individuals are and will continue to be removed if they continue to violate the NDA that they agree to. And I mean, I completely agree. There's a lot of people in Battlefield Labs Discord that obviously are just leaking things to Telegram, to Reddit, and so on. And then me and other creators, of course, pick up on it. People on Reddit pick up on it. And, we are curious to see what everything does. In my opinion, if they wanted to combat this, I think being open about it, what they're testing would just be enough. Like, they posted the thing about the movement and the gunplay a while ago, nearly 2 months ago at this point, and there has been no news since then. So people are generally curious after all the initial first wave of leaks about what progress they're doing, and they're not posting anything. They said they're going to post, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, and I just don't have the time to dig it up right now. They might have said that they're going to do this monthly recaps of Battlefield Labs. If that's true, just let me know in the comment section. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they said, but I remember reading something similar to that. And we haven't seen shit yet. So, of course, then people gravitate towards leaks, and a lot of people who are in the Battlefield Labs Discord then just want to do these recaps of what happened themselves. And I think this right there is their solution. Just do it yourselves. He continues, we can all agree that we wanted to have an environment that allowed for testing and collaborating once again. We want to be as transparent as we can be, and you have seen us return to the values you want recognized in us. No, we fucking haven't. We haven't seen it yet. In all due respect, the Battlefield Labs test and leaks have been great so far. I've enjoyed everything. But to claim that they have now returned to the values we once recognized in them is just not true. Not yet anyway. It can be true. The only thing we have seen so far is hope. And if you think that we have seen anything other than hope and that there is more to it, I don't think so. We've seen hope. We've seen glimpses into the future of a possible very good Battlefield game. But this claim that they have now returned to the glory days and blah blah is false. I mean, you could make that statement after we have all played the game and then you have, gotten the critical reception received. Yet, I don't think so. Maybe he's getting a little ahead of himself. But I mean, if everybody's very positive about it on the Battlefield Labs Discord, I could see how he made that statement. Just for us, for the rest of us, I think that statement is maybe a little bit too bold to say just yet. He finishes off by saying rules aren't fun, but they exist to make it better for us all. Thank you to those that are abiding by them, but thank you for your trust and time to make this great for you, our community, Total FPS. Let's keep doing this together and do expect more community updates in the very near future. Yep, I do hope that they come in very near future because you guys haven't been posting something in a while. That basically sums up all the news from DICE and now a little bit of news from me. You will not be seeing Delta Force Season 3 content on this channel. Some people have been wondering we will be posting Delta Force content again. I will not. From here on forward, I will be only posting Battlefield content. So Season 3, Season 4, Season 5 on Delta Force, I don't give a fuck. The game is a trash game riddled with SBMM, lies, deception, no content. I'm good. I'm just going to be playing that Battlefield games instead. And if you prefer watching Battlefield, then you know where to find me during all the Delta Force hype that's going to be going around over the next couple of weeks. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a subscription, leave a comment for the algo, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.